Over these teams, Smitty, very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3 slot.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs were a problem on the drive.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. They'll put back, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Wagner, a screen on Caruso. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Now, here's Suggs. Carter outside, lets it go from deep. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Versatility of Wendell. He can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Inside, stolen by Levine. In transition, here come the Bulls. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Wagner kicks to Carter. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Caruso.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Bangs home the trifecta. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
3-pointer. And the Bulls another 3.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Banchero. Wagner against Levine. Wagner kicks to Harris. They set the pick. Passes it to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Levine passes to Vucevic. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Here's Vucevic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Suggs kicks to Harris. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 5 points so far. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Levine for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Banchero dishes to Harris. With 2 seconds left, and finished off by Banchero.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here is Carter. Pass to Suggs. Takes the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside, Ball. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Ball no good. Magic leading by 3. Banchero is screened for Harris. Wagner wide open. Off target with his 3. And for the Bulls, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. For 3, Levine. Back to Caruso. From deep. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Harris outside. A 3 ball. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Now here is Harris. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Outside, Levine. To end the run. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Throwing it down with authority. What a move by DeMar DeRozan.
LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one-step forward, one-step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Got that one up quick. Levine's got 8 points.
Right back at you. Zach LaVine with the immediate response to the 3 at the other end.
On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Ball. Carter with a screen on Caruso. And it's Suggs missing. Bulls trail by 7. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Caruso. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. .104 left in the first half. Now here's Dosunmu. Traps in the tray. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Black. The pass to Houston. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. The 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And here is Dosunmu. Williams a screen. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Dosunmu.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. A big-time effort for Gary Harris, providing a lot of energy for the Orlando. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's White. And it's Dosunmu in a shooting guard.
First team foul.
Here's Black. Again, the Magic score. Now here's Dosunmu. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the wide open shot from Green. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jonathan Isaac. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Here's Houston. Hasn't made one yet. Isaac a screen on Green. Ingles. and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Ingles with the ball. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 5. Isaac with some nice deep.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Black. White covering. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poke loose and stolen by Drummond. Outside, Green. Fires the 3. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Magic leading by 5. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Houston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Drummond a screen. Here's Dosunmu. They get a hand on it. Isaac with the steal. And they're running for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Black. White covering. A nice shot by Black. Black's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Ingles in the corner. He kicks to Black. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Levine. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Tries again. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Black. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Ingles. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Black. Pull from the top of the key. Kept alive. Goes back up. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's DeRozan, and he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 10.
A lot of people don't realize just how strong DeMar DeRozan is. He doesn't shy away from contact.
Fires the 3, and Houston gets it to go. And a deep 3 from Ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a third. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
And what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Now Harris following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Here's Wagner. Out to Carter. Banchero passes to Harris. 5 to shoot. Banchero, a screen on Caruso. And here's Harris from the arc. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Banchero. Kicks to Carter. Banchero, a screen for Carter. And the 3 ball is good. And the Magic lead by 18.
Stretching the floor, Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big man in the 2018 draft class.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Suggs. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. DeRozan finds Ball. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought started in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Carter against Vucevic. Deep 2 from Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Banchero, a screen on Ball. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
How about the strength from Banchero, refusing to let the defense stop it.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Caruso.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball, no good.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And here's Harris from the arc. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Magic.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Gary Harris.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Bancaro. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out. Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Now the dish to Suggs. Wagner kicks to Bancaro. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Out to Carter. From the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Levine, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Chicago foul. Alex Caruso. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Pass to Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most.
Well, we've got some... Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Harris against Murray. And Carroll with a screen on Murray. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Harris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Harris is used to the contact. Exceptional at scoring despite getting hit on that shot.
There's Young with the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Young can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The three from Suggs. Gets the three to fall. Suggs has got 5.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Outside Young. Johnson on the wing. There's the screen by Johnson. Young, the pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Magic.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Murray. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Harris misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. There's Young with the three. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Here's Suggs. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
Harris finds Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. And Banchero gets it to go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. Over Suggs. Young missing again. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Suggs, guarded by Capella. Here's Carter. Back to Suggs. The three. Capella with a rebound. On the wing, Murray. Oh, stolen by Harris. The three from Suggs. He buries it from 3. Suggs has got 10 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Harris. Wagner for three. He can't get it to go. Here's Johnson driving inside. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And Carroll with a screen on Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Harris. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Harris doing whatever is asked of him. A guy that has a lot of talent, maybe a jack of all trades, master of none, but solid across the board.
Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he sinks the second.
At the line for 3.
And he makes all 3. Here's Suggs. Wagner. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good! Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
And Young, here we go. Count it, good. Young's got 11 points.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
They really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
Knocks down the triple.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Harris on the attack. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Suggs. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Ingles, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Houston in for Harris. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Houston, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Back to Capella. Nifty move. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
To the wing, right side. Isaac with a screen on Young. Here's Black. And another miss by Orlando. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And Young gets it to go. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, B.A. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball. at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, ones built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA. Trae Young playing floor general. He was so good, so quick at finding the open man.
Here's Black. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. On the wing, Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. Murray, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Houston, guarded by Young. And that one good. And the Magic lead by 9.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Wagner with a screen on Young. Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Now Capella, defended by Wagner. Back to Capella. And he makes it on the layup. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
But with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Isaac with a screen on Murray. Here's Houston, defended by Murray. Houston passes to Wagner, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Young. Three-pointer. Black, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Hawks, they've got Wesley Matthews. DeAndre Hunter is out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 1. Just 2 to shoot.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Bogdanovich, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. Hunter finds Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Jacks up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Yeah, not everyone is a superstar when they enter the league. Okongwu has really had to fight for it, Brent.
Well, he's been waiting, I think, BA, patiently and doing the work behind the scenes to take advantage of any opportunity that he's given, especially those minutes that he's had to play behind Capella. He's embraced that role, and he's ready for the next step.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Atlanta again missing. Orlando leading. Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovich. Black. He buries it from 3. Black's got 5.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
To halt the run, Bogdanovich, that's good.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room, got it off. He'll take it.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Black. He's got 5. And again, it's the Magic from Pete.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
From the arc. And again, it's the Magic from Pete.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter, and the bucket is good.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
They set the pick. Here's Black. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 13. That's tipped. It's stolen by Isaac. Pass to Houston. From outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And he comes up with a bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Black, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win one, lose one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year. You got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
The three from Banchero, pure from three-point range. Banchero's got 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Matthews passes to Bogdanovich. For 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Substitution on the board.
Now here's Young. He's covered closely. Just 3 on the clock. Whoa, Young! Silky touch.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Magic. They lead by 13. And time to... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Banchero with a screen on Young. For 3, here's Harris. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Murray. The three from Suggs. 5 on the clock. Carter from outside. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Yep, count it.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Picked by Carter. For 3, here's Harris. Rebound Atlanta. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Suggs. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And good work by Suggs, staying flexible. Not letting the contact get him off balance.
Left side Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Young can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Harris outside. Fires from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Carter, a screen on Young. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Murray, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. Another miss by Harris. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Young with the bucket.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Harris passes to Wagner. Back to Harris. Carter, a screen on Young. For 3, here's Harris. Again, Harris missing.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Magic.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Suggs.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Murray passes to Johnson. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's Suggs with a drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
So it's the Magic winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior.
two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, down low. Now, here is Young, Bey, and Levine with the block.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Vucevic, a screen on Murray. The deep three from Levine. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
From deep, Levine can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Johnson sets the screen for Young. The three-pointer, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Here's Levine. And finally they hit one.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Levine against Murray. To the right side. Vucevic off the mark there with the three-point shot. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Murray outside. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the right wing. Vucevic, a screen on Bey. Caruso, the pass to Ball. Fires for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Times is up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Now, here is Young. He has 6.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now Ball. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Lock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. From outside the arc. Bey pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 7. The tray. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now Young, after Zach Levine missed from long range. Back to Young. Johnson with a screen on Caruso. Young, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Caruso sets the screen for DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Vucevic is screen on Young. Ball no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. To the wing on the left. Shoots it up. Murray, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Ball from long range. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Caruso in its small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Young kicks to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Ball. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 6 points. Richard, we've all heard about some of the unwritten rules between players. Any examples you can speak on?
Well, you don't want to be out there injuring each other. I think one of the biggest unspoken rules is you got to be very, very careful when a guy takes off, how you hit them. That is something you learn at a very early age in basketball.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Levine for 3. Lets the 3 fly. Vucevic and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Bean passes the ball. And a miss there on the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Levine with it. Okongwu covering. Outside Levine. Oh, Vucevic in position.
2 minutes.
Out to DeRozan. Clock is at 3. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes to Johnson. It's Young on the wing. 13 points in the game. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is Barry. Murray's got 9.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Caruso, a screen on Johnson. It's DeRozan with the drive.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Hey, gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
DeRozan with a screen for Ball. No good on the 3. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he moved away, you knew what was on his mind.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. Griffin's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Outside Matthews. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 13.
Outside White. Fader dunked away. And here's Green outside. And that one released in time, but no good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Clint Capella. Hunter is out there with Griffin. Then it's Matthews. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 1 spot. And there's the pass to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man. And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Here's Drummond. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Matthews, no good. Bulls trail by 14. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Drummond working against Capella. Drummond with a screen on Hunter. Dosunmu hits the three-point bomb. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovic spots a lane, he attacks it.
Here's Dosunmu. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 13. Bogdanovic wide open. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. He has 5.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Offensive rebound. Out to White. Matthews with the steal. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. That 3 off the mark. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Takes it inside. Matthews with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's guarded closely. Wide open.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebound Andre Drummond.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. 3 from Matthews. Second chance shot. Hunter sets a screen for Griffin. Outside Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovic. And here's Green outside. And again, no good by Chicago. Griffin dishes to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Matthews. He kicks it to Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And with Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Scooped up. Here's Drummond. Trying to get something going. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's LaVine. DeRozan a screen on Murray. Up again. No dice on the putback jam. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Whew.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Count it, good. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
On the wing, LaVine. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. LaVine's got 6 here in this quarter.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
A wide open look here for Caruso. They get the rebound. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Johnson. And that one, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The three. Levine can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Young with no one around. They kicks to Young. Okongwu with a screen on DeRozan. Murray, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Bean passes to Vucevic. Offline with his three. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Murray surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Very smooth play by Murray, working his way around the contact for the easy finish.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Hawks leading by 21. In the corner, Bay with it. And here's Johnson outside. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Okongwu against Vucevic. Takes a three. Okongwu's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Ball with the bucket.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Hawks.
Young from deep three-point range. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Trae Young.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Shots good from Young.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Levine feeling it out a bit. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Jacks up a three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago with the ball. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And a deep three from Young. Caruso grabs the miss. And Chicago has possession. Levine against Murray. Launches it. They get it again. Here's Vucevic. It's in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that.
All right, David, thank you.
We'd like to say
And that'll
thank
wrap
you
it
to
up,
everyone
folks.
who joined us.
teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. DeRozan, a screen on Harris. White can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Carter. Back to Harris. Banchero against White. Banchero passes to Harris. Banchero with a screen on DeRozan. Harris misses. Vucevic finds White. Caruso with it. Shakes him. Pass to Vucevic. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by White.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Is your 3-1-2 crew.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago.
1-2 crew.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. There's the block.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
2 on the clock. Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Carroll with a screen on Ball. For 3, here's Harris. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And it's the Bulls' ball. And Ball throws it down.
This is how you execute in transition. Ball beating everyone to the spot.
And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
It's Suggs with a drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
2 minutes.
Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Caruso. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got his second basket.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Harris against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
And Carroll against DeRozan. Now Carter. Harris on the wing. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
On the wing, Suggs. He's covered by Levine. Bancaro outside. Fires for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a great play by Paolo Bancaro. Sees the defender closing, knows he's got to get it off in a hurry.
Here's Levine for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wagner. Bancaro outside. Carter, a screen on DeRozan. Bancaro passes to Carter. Puts the move on, and it's good on the lay-in.
You get an understanding of the high IQ that Paolo Bancaro brings to the table. This guy's so good at finding open teammates.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine for three. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Bancaro. Oh, Bancaro throws it down.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You've got to love it.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Magic, Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Bancaro plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Oh, good D inside, but Levine gets it through.
Whoa, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
Harris, a screen on Caruso. Suggs, the pass to Harris. The 3 ball. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ball surveys the floor. Outside for Levine. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Here's Suggs. Carter, the pass to Harris. Here's Suggs. Into the lane. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Outside Levine. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Ball. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from 3. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Drops in the 3. Caruso's got 9.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Wagner outside.
2 minutes.
Carter on the wing, covered by Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Here's Bancaro. Yes! Bancaro fighting for two.
That is tremendous focus on the finish right there. Bancaro not allowing himself to be overwhelmed by the defense.
Ball passes to DeRozan. 2 points. That one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Here's Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Bancaro. And so Bancaro will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. And he gets the bucket.
Tremendous read by Gary Harris. You see the gap, you attack it.
Harris against Ball. Caruso outside. There's 39 seconds. Look at DeRozan going up and getting it.
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeRozan. Green's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Shots good by Black.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dosunmu. Fades. Here's Drummond. Williams from long range. Offensive board. Gets another look. And here's Green from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White, then there's Dosunmu, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's Dosunmu. No made baskets yet. Second shot opportunity. White on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Drummond for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Ayo Dosunmu. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. He's guarded by White. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Black's got 5 now. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A., it's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the shot goes.
This guy a tough cover for any defender, creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Houston. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. Wagner outside. Here's Black. No good on the three. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to DeSumo. Williams with it. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Ingles against Green. Ingles passes to Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
DeSumo on the wing, defended by Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side White. And the jam by Drummond.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
And Wagner gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A minute 37 left in the third. White, the pass to Green. And he's going for the lob. Wagner with a steal.
Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Orlando. Black at the line for 1.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Down low. Here's Houston. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Here's DeSumo. He's scoreless. They get it back. Tries again. Outside, Williams. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left to play in the third. DeSumo can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A nice shot by Houston.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Drummond. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Isaac. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And the three-pointer goes.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Magic, Ben Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leads, no doubt. What a finish.
Here's Ben Carroll. And Carroll delivers inside.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. The 3 from Suggs. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Magic lead by 11.
Well, this is where you love the fast play by Jalen Suggs. Gets just a little bit of room, and the pull-up is pure.
In transition, the Magic on the run. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. And again, Chicago, no good. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Carroll with a screen on ball. The 3, here's Harris. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Wow, Gary Harris doesn't get this opportunity often, but as the handler in a pick and roll, putting it on time and on target. Okay, Gary.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Banchero. Oh, Paolo off the dribble.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Harris passes to Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Over Harris. And again, Chicago, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harris a screen. Carter from outside. Wagner right side. Pass to Harris. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Ball. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter. Levine with a steal. From behind the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Banchero. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you pretty fast.
Orlando foul. Jalen Suggs. First personal foul.
That one's off.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Pass to Wagner. No one near him. And there it is for him.
Wagner.
And the Magic lead by 16.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The kick out to Ball. And there's a 3-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Magic.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And what a huge performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Carter from outside, and it's cleared by Vucevic. And Chicago has possession. They trail by 16. Levine finds Ball. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando with the ball. And Carroll with a screen on Caruso. There's the 3. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Levine for three. Misses the shot. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
in tonight's game, maybe even lower scoring. Two teams here that really like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at center.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Harris. No coverage that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Harris's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Capella sets a screen for Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Harris. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They get it back. The kick out to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Love the determination from Young. Knew he was going to get bumped and knocked it through anyway.
Harris. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Now Young. Elbow shot is on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. Young's got 6 points.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Here's Suggs. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Wide open look here for Murray from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Wagner from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Murray. 2 points. That one goes. 5 points in the game.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Passes it to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Young. 6 points for him. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
And here's Harris from the arc. He pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 10. And Here's Young from the arc. Here's Johnson, and the layup is good.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And the basket by Harris.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Banchero dishes to Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 14 points.
Boy, Gary Harris has his fingerprints all over this one, being very aggressive right now.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A big-time effort for Gary Harris, providing a lot of energy for the Magic. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Screen by Capella. Murray kicks to Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Bey passes to Young. Bey with a screen on Harris. Young for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And when it comes to 3 guys, Clark, Gary Harris has been in that mix for a while.
Yeah, he stretches the floor for you offensively and defensively. He's going nose to nose with whoever he's guarding. Doesn't back up a bit. He's a valuable combo guard to have in your rotation.
And he nails the 3rd. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Wagner against Bey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
Kicks it out to Banchero. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Johnson. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Black. Isaac a screen. Pass to Houston. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks trail by 14. The three from Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And the pass to Houston. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. And Isaac throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the three off target. Magic leading by 13. On the wing, Ingles. Defended by Griffin. And it's Wagner missing. Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The Magic have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Black. Buries the long-range jumper. Black's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. Misses in close. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. To the wing right side. Houston. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And he comes up with the deuce. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
There's the pick. A nice shot by Black. Black's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Orlando.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Hunter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
A 3 ball. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get that one. Here's Black. He gets that one. Black's got 11.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, solid teammate is always ready to share the sugar.
And so it's Orlando in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Gary Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. They've got Black. Wagner is out there with Isaac, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. Black the pass to Houston. They get the rebound. Isaac outside. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Ingles drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin. And plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
For Orlando, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first. Team second.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The three. Black, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. There's the triple. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Black, no good. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And Griffin slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Isaac a screen on Bogdanovic. Black off target with his three. The Hawks trail by 21. For the three. Isaac kicks to Black. No good on the three.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the paint, 6 to shoot, and finished off by Wagner.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Isaac outside. Back to Black. Isaac a screen. Black the pass to Houston. Back to Black. Puts up a 3. That's in. A 7 for 12 now in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Bufkin. Okongwu a screen. Can they get it? Passes it to Hunter. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Young, that time on the assist from Capello. Young's got 15 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the inside, Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. 19 points for Gary Harris.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
No good there. And so it's Orlando riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bay in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Murray with it. True on the 14-footer.
He's really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Carter with the screen. And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Murray, good.
I'll tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Young from deep three-point range. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Carter sets the pick for Harris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harris has got 22.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Carter sets the pick for Harris. Wagner wide open. Offline with his 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 19. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his 3-point shooting. Good to see.
And Suggs throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Murray with it. Picked up by Suggs. Lets it go with a 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Magic leading by 18. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Banchero. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
Capella with a screen on Harris. For 3, Murray looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Suggs dishes to Harris. Down low, and Suggs throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
And DeJounte Murray hits the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Gary Harris.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Shot clock at 3. Wagner from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Bay with it. Defended now by Wagner. Young from outside. And they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Bay. It's Young on the wing. Johnson sets the screen for Young. A second chance effort. The shot misses. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Bay. Fires from deep. Carter pulls it in. Now, here's Suggs. Puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
this Tuesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, and what a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Back to Young. There's the screen by Johnson. Young, the pass to Johnson. Levine with a steal. 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Murray. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Ball no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, B.A. The front office showing confidence in their players.
Levine passes to Caruso. Knocked loose. And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. Okongwu finds Young. And he's going for the lob. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Murray. To the left wing. And here's Okongwu for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Buries it from 3.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Bey with a screen on Vucevic. And here's Okongwu for 3. He drops it from range. Okongwu's got 6 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Okongwu, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Young. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And Ball gets it to go.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
His first. Team first.
Bulls on D. They trail by 7. Young from long range. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Good on the shot. He has 7.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Vucevic, a screen on Murray. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. Pass to Murray. Johnson a screen on Ball. Murray for 3. The kick out to Young. Takes a 3. Young missing again.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's Murray. Okongwu, a screen on DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing at And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Bey in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Ball no good.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
DeRozan, a screen on Murray. It's Levine with a... Oh, what a jam! Levine walking on air.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Pass to Okongwu. Lets it go from deep. And Young the bucket on the assist from Okongwu. Young's got 7.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Levine for 3. Bulls keep it alive.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebound.
Bey outside. On the wing, Murray. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bey. Okongwu against Vucevic. From deep three-point land. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Relentless effort by Sadiq, bringing a jolt of energy to the squad.
DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Levine finds Caruso. Pass to Ball. Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
BA, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league. If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
It's scooped up. Outside for Bey. Pass to Young. Murray against Caruso. Murray, shot is good. He's got 9.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And here's Okongwu for 3. Connects from downtown. Okongwu's got 9.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Ball. Sinks that one from the post.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for a shot off the dribble.
Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. On the wing, Levine, defended by Bogdanovic. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Second chance shot. Ball outside. Puts up a three. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Capella.
Look at Vucevic getting tricky, luring in the defender with a pump fake to draw a foul.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Williams is checked in for DeRozan. Green comes in for Caruso. DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovic from long range. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Picked by Vucevic. Pass to DeSumo. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Capella, screen on White. Buffkin tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green, the pass to DeSumo. The 3. No good. Now here's Bogdanovic. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Hawks on top. They lead by 13. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kobe White. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Ayo DeSumo, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Bogdanovic. Some solid defense from Drummond. Bogdanovic has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor.
Okay, bear with me, okay, Smitty? An argument can be made that Andre Drummond is the best rebounder in NBA history.
Okay, Grant, the top 2 all-time in rebounding percentage, Andre Drummond and Dennis Rodman. Those 2 might be the best I've ever seen on the glass.
Here's White with the drive. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Back to Drummond. Pass to DeSumo. Drummond to screen on Bogdanovic. And the basket by DeSumo. DeSumu's got 5 now.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside White. From deep. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Bogdanovic. Capella finds Bogdanovic. From deep 3-point range. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Over 1.5 minutes now into this 3rd quarter action. Outside, Green. Driving in. That one falls. Green's got his first basket. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Outside Bogdanovic. Rebounded by Green. Chicago trailing here. Here's DeSumo. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 7.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job. You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And with players like Moran and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of footprint?
You know, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
He takes it in. Here's Bufkin. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Tremendous individual play. I mean, challenging the heart of that defense.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, the former #4 overall pick.
BA, injuries have been a hindrance early in his career, but he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
A line change here for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Hunter against DeRozan. Caruso outside. DeRozan, a screen on Griffin. And here's Caruso outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bufkin, pounded by Ball. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan gets going, and the shot's good.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Pass to Bufkin. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, BA. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Bufkin with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Okongwu, a screen on Levine to the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Great vision. Murray's such a complete player.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Murray. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks earning this break in the action. Up 10. Just pounding. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Levine passes to Vucevic. Ball against Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Good on the second one. Young with it. Now Murray. Bey outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Young. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
3-pointer, Vucevic. sends it home from three-point land.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vooch has put in work on making his three dangerous.
Here's Young. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The three from Ball. The rebound by the Hawks. Young inside. He's guarded by Caruso. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Murray against Levine. When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side. It's almost hard to believe that Zach Levine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. There's Young with the three, and it's Young again missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Love the energy from Alex in transition, making it difficult to catch him.
Okongwu, the pass to Young. Young drives it in. They kick it out to Murray. Levine with a steal. And here's Caruso outside. Offensive rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Okongwu. Fires from deep. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. The three. Shot by Levine, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
Ball passes to Levine. On the wing, Caruso. The Bulls need to get off a shot. They get it back. Knocked away. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
There's Young with the three. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Stolen by Caruso.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass. And they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Young against Caruso on the wing Bay. There's Young with the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Here's Ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan, a screen on Young. The three from Ball. Pass to Levine. For three. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Murray. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps up.